attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420.
Uostarosta.
Huh.
Uostarosta.
What's he doing? That's odd.
Booster.
I'm sure I can fix it. I think.
Yo, I don't even care if you lit or you high. Airplanes are literally littering in the sky. While you're twittering the little kids in the video live. We spending these ends with the pyramid. I'm fucking serious. This is no time to question me, period. Now I'm furious, about to redo this chick's interior. If I appear to her as inferior, then she's delirious and not a period. Just throw them hands in the air and wave them shit high. If you're on my team, if you're on my team, then scream. Just scream real loud, throw your hands up in the air. If you're on my team, I used to see anticipation dripping from your freaking face, written in 15 different languages. It was amazing, kid. Nowadays the shit looks like it's missing its radiance. It's all been erased and stripped from our relationship. Your face is sick, like I just made you lick a contagion, growing impatient. Your days eclipsed by an alien. The way skin smelled way back then. I'm inhaling, now I'm flailing like the assailant that you impaled in. Now I'm exhaling. Next, I guess I'll just check the tail end of the failed friendship we had way back, like a whale fin. And now the elephants in the room, and they pale in comparison to the pain I'm sharing. And it's embarrassing, about to get the kerosene and burn up everything we shared, and then up in flames. This is not a fucking game. Yo, there it went, there it went. It's embarrassing, but yo, I don't even care if you lit or you high. Airplanes are literally littering in the sky. While you're twittering the little kids in the video live. We spending these ends with the pyramid. I'm fucking serious. This is no time to question me, period. Now I'm furious, about to redo this chick's interior. If I appear to her as inferior. Then she's delirious and not a period. Just throw them hands in the air and wave them if you're on my team. If you're on my team, then scream. Just scream real loud if you're on my team. Then scream. Just scream real loud.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the mudstorm.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Imagine yourself in all it contains, in all its glory, and Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming at the barn, a higher place, the Flat Earth Farm.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Is that a party here?
Ho, ho, ho. This could be it, Harry. Pass the word along. Tell the men it's time to shoot the moon. Shoot the moon! Oh, not out there on the microphone. On the microphone. Shoot.
What are we gonna do tonight, Cinch Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. Now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center. The sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comets. I know you want it. Just leave another useless comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat. And there is a bunch of us. The globe is munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew. Don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids and asteroids too. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Watch NCAA March Madness live and catch every buzz.
You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
We are live. All right. How we doing, chat? Who do we got here tonight? Sean Osborne. What's up?
Hail Warriors!
Drew Duncan. What's up?
Hail Warriors! This
Crunchy
is
B.
Sparta. What
Okay.
is barely left of it? This is
Austin.
Sparta.
Austin Murphy.
We're not going to build back better because that's 3 6s. And if you see a troll, say something. And if you're listening to this, you are the resistance. I'm just going to say everything at the beginning now.
Yeah, because you never make it to the end.
Yeah, but I'm still going to say it to me.
Yeah.
And
Voynick.
if you see a troll, say something. That's my new saying.
So how you doing tonight, John?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, good day. Good day.
Oh, yeah. I had to move
Hello,
the scroll
my
down.
name is Marvin Gardens. Marvin Gardens. Marvin Gardens. Yes, I'm Marvin's Gardens. That's what I'm doing. Marvin's Gardens. Yes.
I think that
I know everything about gardens. I got a green thumb. Got to give you them.
I think the
No, I don't
energy.
know anything.
I think the energy fairy visited Singeman tonight and gave him some energy.
That's right. I'm gonna go take some more energy.
I'll take whatever 3 of whatever he's having. Okay. Or whatever he had actually. I should say. So like, let me show you guys something. So, throughout my mud flood adventures, There's been plenty of times when I've shown it. So let me make sure I got the sound. Hold on. I want to make sure I got this going right tonight. Sounds on. Okay, we're looking good. So like, all right, let's see. You guys can see that. All right, good. Because this is we're gonna get into this tonight. All right. So if you ever notice like the plants on the buildings, right, in the architecture. Give us. Because you know, like all the fruits and vegetables we eat are like bred to like what we eat now. So what if these are like fruits that before they changed them on us? Yeah, you see them? See the fruits? So like that. Look, you know, Singe Man said one of them is peyote, but like it's nothing that I've ever recognized. He said that one right there looks like peyote. Nothing I've ever seen. All right.
I don't see nothing.
You don't see you see the fruits and the vegetables and the leaves in the corner there? Right. Down here? You don't see it? All right, we'll check this one. It's a little blurry. So like it's on a lot of buildings. I've also been noticing this, and I'm gonna show you guys a picture. You see these ancient like symbolism, the shapes? Well, there was one. Look, they took them down off all these Vegas. What up? Where it's broken, on all the bricks that are broken. Yeah, they were chipping them off this building. Symbols like this. Yeah, you see the leaves? You see this? That looks like oak, right? Looks like maple. Oak leaves. Maple, I think. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's something I recognize. Yeah, go ahead. But look at this one. It's different. Oh, yeah, they broke them. They're breaking. Okay.
I would say oak.
Yeah.
That's not maple. Oh wait, those are maple. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's maple. I know. I'll just say.
Yeah. Why? Why? All the design. Why?
Hold on.
Ends off the building. Why do you think? I know why. Why do you think? I know why. But I'm not gonna tell you why. Why would they do that?
Under the nuts,
you can start your free trial today. Hold on.
Hey, I'll give you a minute to answer. Let's get a look at the inside.
I'm gonna cheat with Google, even though.
Oh, you're googling the answer. It's a beautiful. Let's see what. Yeah, let's see what they give you. Look it up and see when the date is.
Did you know that Google is supposedly only 5%?
Oh, look at that.
Of the actual internet.
Look at the detail they used to. See, look, that one looks like a sunflower to me, right?
So Google's only 5%, and the rest of the internet is the real internet. It's called the deep web. That's the actual internet.
I get
Interesting, huh? I don't use it though.
Do you want to give me an answer before I give the answer?
No, I'm looking.
I can't figure it out.
I could do 10 things at once.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm stumped.
Chapter house. If you can, then don't wait. Go and see for yourself the leaves of Southwell, the finest stonework in all of England. This is not just naturalistic carving. It's a bower full of secrets within a larger forest of stone. The leaves, fruit, flowers are accompanied by animals, hounds catching hares, birds perching, and not just leaves, but buttercups.
That's the green man.
Maple, wormwood, vine, oak, hawthorn, ivy, a rose, flower in the crannied wall. Look at the sublime arches and capitals.
Get it?
Each piece of stone is one block, and the masons have carved the leaves out of the same block, somehow hollowing the space behind them. Look at the star-ribbed ceiling and its centerpiece. And every time you visit, you discover something new. It's full of surprises hidden away. For instance, this capital holds a secret, and you have to sit down and look up to spot it. What's above and behind the leaves here on the capital? Two little stone pigs tucked away and grazing.
You see that?
And it's not just Southwell. The attention.
There's little pigs behind the leaves. Like there's nature, like in the scenes within it. You know, like little pigs, and they put like animals and stuff like that.
And it's not just Southwell. The attention to.
Why do you think they put nature on their buildings? Back in the old world. In the old world, yeah.
Because they're close to nature.
You want to preserve it.
Because they worship nature. Nature is their god. Their god is their paganism. They were, paganism. The natural order of things.
Though. Not in the way you say, though. Not like.
That's why they put a lot of nature on their buildings. They do it with the
more the reasoning though that because it actually was their life. They lived close to the earth and close to nature. Where right now we live separate from it, which is wrong. So who's to say who's right or wrong, I guess.
Naturalistic detail is found all across medieval and Gothic stonework. We even see it honored in the revival pieces. Look, butterflies resting on leaves, bees humming, and parrots nestling in the foliage. There's always a surprise waiting to be found. You see this little nugget of stone right here? That's a little mouse. And what does this reverence of the natural world tell us? Does it confirm Francis and Joseph Giles' assertion that although St. Augustine believed that man could best perceive God directly through faith, most medieval thinkers were followers of an alternative tradition, that of Boethius, who believed that knowledge of God could be attained through examination of the beauty and order of the universe. As Boethius wrote, men of reason sought the causes of things, why the sighing winds vex the sea waters, what spirit turns the stable world, and why the sun rises out of the east to fall beneath the western ocean, what tempers the gentle hours of spring, what causes fertile autumn to flow with bursting grapes in a good year. It was all about nature's secret causes. Could this be true? Did the medieval Europeans really believe that the best way to perceive God is through contemplation of the natural world? Where the wind shakes the leaves, there's God. The sound the brook makes as it navigates through stony outcrops,
what happened?
There's God. Nature's secret causes. And then there's the mystery of the Green Man, a figure of an anonymous man with a face made of or inextricably bound with the leaves. He's found everywhere throughout medieval architecture, usually hidden away somewhere out of obvious sight. He's the Where's Wally of medieval architecture.
There he is.
And you can have some fun traveling around from site to site trying to locate him.
I'll show you where I see him.
But what does he represent? A pagan god? A woodland spirit, a demon. Here he is at Southwell, with leaves ushering from his mouth. There are many green men to be found within this chapter house. Is he a pagan demon? Or perhaps he is a reminder, as Nigel Coates puts it, of the elemental link between man and nature. We come from the earth, and we go back to it.
Yeah.
Or as Tennyson said about his little flower, if I could understand what you are, root and all in all, I
the Green Man, he's like a corpse with leaves in his face.
Should know what God and man is, nature's secret causes. They don't show you the naturalistic carvings in the horror movies, do they? And did you know that many, not all of them, but many cathedrals, minsters, abbeys and churches are cardinally aligned, especially in England? The choir is usually a line pointing toward the east, and the nave the west. Why would that be? Perhaps the skeptics would say, because Christianity is secret sun worship. But could there be another reason why a large majority of these structures, but not all, are aligned like this? If you're ever lost when out hiking around the European countryside and you've forgotten your compass but stumble across an ancient church, you may just be in luck. The nooks and crannies, the secrets and mysteries, we're after them. There is a great labyrinth ahead of us, so what's it all about? Our two Frenchmen suggest that medieval architecture had a secret that a force in our world did not want us to know about. So we're going to put them to the test.
All right. So, yeah. I seen the Green Man in the Boston Common too. He was in the water fountain, but I don't. It'd be great if I had it. Maybe right here. No.
And then I was all like,
"Yeah, what's up?"
And then they were all like, and then he was all like,
"Here it is."
Then everybody was all like, I love that joke I made up because by the time I get to the end, you're like, oh, I see it.
Check this out.
All like, you'll hear politicians saying they were like, he was like, it's improper.
But it's got some really interesting designs on it.
It was represented as, or it appeared as. It was like.
Look at that! Like, what the hell? Is this naked little kids? Like peeing?
What is it?
Oh well.
Now look at this. Right there.
Oh,
look, Green Man. Look, that's that one. That's the Green Man. That's the Green Man. He's there. He's got the water coming right out of his mouth. You see him?
It's here. Is this what they're replacing all the statues with? No, this has been here. But anyway. Man, my hands are always so shaky. I watch other people's mud flood videos and it's all still and nice. My hands are so shaky. On a lot of old buildings.
Green Man, right there. Boom, baby. He's everywhere when you look for him after you know who he is. Let's see, let me show you.
Now I wonder, for some reason, whenever I see Green Man, I think of the Faceless Knight.
Yeah.
Also. You know the Faceless Knight?
No, I don't.
Martin shows it a lot. The Faceless Knight.
You mean my nickname in high school?
It's like a knight helmet.
Yeah, it was my nickname in high school.
No face in it. And whenever I see the Green Man, for some reason, I think of the Faceless Knight. I don't know why.
Well, look, these are all examples of the Green Man. Look, you can see he's everywhere.
So maybe that's the face of the Faceless Knight. Oh, I should tell that to Martin.
Tell the Green Man.
You know what I mean? He's just.
He had an explanation for the Faceless Knight.
He could pop up anywhere. But so like I was thinking, some of these plants on these buildings are like you can't even tell if it's anything I even recognize. Like any plant that I've ever even seen in my life. You know what I mean? And
well, there's a lot of plants right here on Earth. I've always said when I believed in space. By the way, did you know that? I recently found out we're on a flat Earth. You should check it out. Oh, by the way, so you don't have to go to space or alien planets to see alien-like things. There's in the ocean, crazy alien life and plants, and then just look around the world closely at plants. You'd be like, "What? That plant exists?" I can tell you a couple right now that I discovered last year, and it's just like. I think they're pretty much the same, especially coffee. I think coffee's the same as it was back then. But how can we prove it? Oh, I know how I can prove it. Time travel.
Mm-hmm. So it got me thinking, and I don't want to put up too many tabs at once, but I got a whole bunch. It got me thinking, like, these plants, they look like plants from another time, from another place, something they never taught us about, some of them.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking, all the fruits and vegetables that we eat now, aren't they like bred together from other fruits? Like the story of corn, for example. It was like Native Americans. What up, Sue? Native Americans that bred corn. Like they took a few kinds of corn that like weren't edible.
Flat Earth Andy.
And they bred them together and made them edible. And that's the corn that you eat. And then Monsanto got their hands on it, and now it doesn't even digest. But what I'm saying is like, okay, so I got thinking along that line. you know. And then I was like, you know, what kind of foods did these people eat? You know, and I started looking into things like the history of plant breeding. Plant breeding started with sedentary agriculture, particularly the domestication of the first agricultural plants, a practice which is estimated to date back 9,000 to 11,000 years. So they started breeding different plants together like 11,000 years ago.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Initially, and you know, take this with a grain of salt because
Jack Star in the house.
It's just history, you know. But it's still interesting. Early human farmers selected food plants with particular desirable characteristics and used these as a seed source for subsequent generations, resulting in an accumulation of characteristics over time. In time, however, experiments began with deliberate hybridization, the science and understanding of which was greatly enhanced by the work of Gregor Mendel. So, you know, this is just a little, you know, domestication of plants is an artificial selection process conducted by humans to produce plants that have more desirable traits. Yeah, real science. Domestication of Yep. You done? All right. Domestication of plants is an artificial selection process conducted by humans to produce plants that have more desirable traits. So they do it to produce plants that have more desirable traits, which renders them dependent on artificial, usually enhanced environments. So they're producing artificial environments. Here we go. Cultivation. Look, many crops in present-day cultivation are the result of domestication in ancient times about 5,000 years ago in the old world. In 3,000. So they start right there. Boom. They started domesticating plants in the old world in 3,000 years ago in the new world. In the Neolithic period. So, okay, so this goes back to the old world that's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. Okay.
With empirical evidence, repeatable.
What you guys think? So good so far? All right, we got people here.
I need some empirical evidence.
Boom! Ancient DNA continues to rewrite corn's 9,000-year society shaping history. 2,000-year-old cobs. These are 2,000-year-old cobs of corn. Do you believe it? In Honduras, show that people brought corn varieties back to Mesoamerica. So, you know, corn goes way back 9,000 years. So what were these people eating before we mixed this shit? Did they have like the super food that like could just, you know, like something we don't have?
Yeah, graphene floating on the screen, by the way.
Do I? Where? Oh yeah, in the back. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought we just is the Earth that old? No, I know. We're going with the timeline that we've been given, and who knows?
Who knows?
The Chinese timeline goes back that far, but it doesn't mean that they couldn't have also been fooled like everyone else, or manipulated, or changed. We don't know. But we're just gonna go with it. We have on our history hat.
Oh, come on.
Tonight.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, what were they eating before, right?
Right. I wonder.
Eating.
They weren't just eating steak.
They're like I eat. They're eating the exact food I eat. Vegetables, some herbs, some spices, some water.
All right, here we go.
Juice.
All right, that wasn't what I was looking for.
Nothing manufactured. No boxes. Food.
Well, real quick, I want to bring this up first.
No,
I got way more. Yeah.
In a lot of ways, especially since. I mean,
evolution of corn. See?
There you go. I've looked at that before. Interesting. Yes.
Yes. Look, the difference between Toussaint maize and Obsi, it's all about the genetics of the plant. Look, that's what it used to look like. You couldn't eat that shit. Now they made corn that we can eat.
I don't see it.
Oh, you can't see it? Yeah, you can. Up in the corner, John.
That's how bad it was. You can't see it.
You can't see it. That's how much it's. Yeah. So, give me a second. Go ahead. Give him a shout out. I got to get more tabs up.
Shout out to Floyd Steinberg and his Dithering band.
Nice.
Shout out to the Mandelbrot set. Wouldn't that be great? Those are two great band names, aren't they? The Mandelbrot set and Floyd Steinberg and his Dithering band. Floyd Steinberg Dithering is kind of like Mandelbrot effect.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two great band names. Free, take them, run, go, make that band. Shout out to the Flat Earth Andy, who are always called Flat
what's
Earth
up, Andy?
As in Flat Earth Handyman. Sue Finelli, who's my favorite of all time. And No Despair Bear, the country singing star, yes, country pop star, No Despair Bear. Valley Parks, who reminds me of Parks and Recreation. Drew Duncan, who reminds me of Dunkin' Donuts. Let's see. Twilight Nights, of course, Twilight Zone. We have Sean Osborne. I think of Awesomeness when I think of that name.
All right, let's see what I got.
What else is that? Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures. A strange little lad. Crunchy Bee, the first person.
All right, so here's one. Here's one that I can show that I want to show
ever on YouTube.
All right, so check this out. Here's what fruits and vegetables look like before we domesticated them. Interesting. So we domesticated fruits and vegetables? When did that happen? Next time you bite into a slice of watermelon or a cob of corn, consider this. These familiar fruits and veggies didn't always look and taste this way. Genetically modified foods or GMOs inspire strong reactions nowadays. Wah, wah, wah. So wild watermelon. They're going to show us pictures. Look, there you go. The 17th century painting of Giovanni depicts a watermelon that looks... So this is a 17th century painting. Giovanni Stacci depicts a watermelon that looks strikingly different than from modern... Yeah, look at it. Look at it, dude. All right. Let me get a picture of a modern-day watermelon. We'll compare them. All right. Here we go. All right, so perfect. All right, there's a watermelon, right? That's what we know is a watermelon. And what was the other one? I'm not good at this. There's the old, that's what it used to look like in the 17th century. Way different. The 17th century painting by Giovanni Stacci depicts a watermelon. That looks, yeah, there you go. And look, they took the seeds out now too, which is even worse. Yep. We bred them to have a red, fleshy interior over time, which is actually the placenta. So we changed the watermelon placenta right over time. We completely rumbled the watermelon, spliced it. It's done. Right, we got the watermelon right in the placenta. Yeah, what's up?
Welcome the rag of the muffins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Now I lost where I was at. Yeah. So I have way too many tabs. My nickname was Tabs in high school, so over time. So
your nickname was concentration.
Look, wild banana, dude. Look, that's what the banana was supposed to look like. Wow.
Plantain.
The first
Look at a
banana is
plantain.
what? It looks like that.
Kind of. Not the inside.
The first bananas may have cultivated at least 7,000 years ago, and possibly as early as 10,000 years ago is what now Papua New Guinea. So they're from Papua New Guinea, dude. They were also grown in Southeast Asia. Modern bananas came to two wild varieties. So we bred the shit out of bananas. They're supposed to look like that. Look, modern banana. There you go. Way different. The hybrid produced a delicious modern banana, which is, they say it's better. It's more handy. It's more graspable shape and peelable. Because God didn't do it good enough, and the scientists have to outdo God. Scientism, the religion with no God. We can do better than God, is what they say. Let's change the banana. Let's change all the fruit. God didn't do it good enough. Scientism, the religion with no God. The definition of hell is the place where there isn't any God. Enjoy it. That you're welcome. Throughout their history, eggplants have come in a wide array of shapes and colors, such as white, azure, purple, and yellow. Eggplants. Whoa. Like those shown here. Some of the earliest eggplants were cultivated in China. Primitive versions used to have spines, dude. The modern eggplant. Look at the difference, dude. It used to look like that, and now it looks like this. It used to look like that, and now it looks
probably had spines for keep the animals off of insects.
But the selective breeding has gotten rid of the spines and given us larger, familiar, oblong, purple vegetable. My nickname was the eggplant in high school. Wild carrot. The earliest known carrots were grown in the 10th century in Persia and Asia Minor.
You sure it wasn't oblong vegetable?
It was,
although the girls called you that, I guess.
Singe, can you believe this is what the carrot looked like? That's before we got, you know, it was look
the carrot
like
looked like that.
Yeah, before we started breeding it. Look, that's what it looks like now. Just in case you don't know what a carrot looks like, that's what it looks like now. And that's what it used to look like. From 10th century Persia. Wait, you don't believe me? I'm not making this up, dude.
What about radishes? I bet they're the same.
Wild corn. That's what wild corn looked like.
Oh, it's a tuber too. Carrots are tubers too. I have a hard time believing that. I have seen some odd carrots now. If you look at
modern corn, way better.
Artesian carrots.
Wild corn.
Like different colors and stuff and different sizes and shapes.
Yeah, modern corn. Wild peach. Whoa, look at this. Wild peach, 64% edible flesh. That's it. 36% stone, waxy skin, tastes earthy, sweet, sour, and slightly salty. The natural peach from 4000 BC, dude. That peach is from...
So the dinosaurs ate those then.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs.
Realize the real eyes. We're looking at genetically modified fruit. Modern peach, look, way nicer.
The dinosaurs.
So it's because of the farmers selectively breeding them. All right.
Yeah, that's what
they're selectively breeding them, and that's racist. So.
All right. So now what do I got? Yeah. So let's look.
I'm making
so 13 types of produce you didn't know were man-made. 13 types of produce you didn't know were man-made. Am I sharing? Yeah. Right. Good to go. When you bite into a juicy watermelon slice or munch on a handful of seedless grapes. So there you go. Watermelon slice or seedless grapes. It's easy to assume that these fruits have always existed in their current form. But the truth is that many of our favorite fruits and vegetables have been selectively bred, hybridized, and genetically modified by humans over thousands of years. From the earliest days of agriculture to modern genetic engineering techniques, people have been tinkering with plants to make them tastier, sturdier, easier to grow. Get ready to explore the fascinating history of some of the most common produce items and uncover the surprising ways that humans have shaped their evolution. We'll learn how wild citrus fruits were transformed into oranges. Oh, so we used to have wild citrus fruits and now they made them oranges. See, what I'm wondering is like, all right, maybe the wild citrus fruits didn't taste as good or whatever, but what if they were like better for you, like healthier than the new oranges that they made in the lemons and the grapefruit we know today?
Oranges only came from Florida.
You would get used to the taste also.
Look, an ancient grass was domesticated and bred into hundreds of different varieties of corn. So corn was an ancient grass. We'll also discover the origin stories of bananas, cucumbers, and iceberg lettuce, and take a closer look at how a combination of pure chance, nature's mysterious mutations, and human ingenuity over time have given rise to some truly unique edible plants. So whether you're a fan of heirloom tomatoes or seedless watermelon, this exploration of the man-made produce we encounter on a regular basis will surely shine with some, oh, here we go, oranges. Oranges. Give it a thumbs up if you like oranges. These ubiquitous citrus fruits have been around for so long, it's hard to imagine humanity without them, despite the fact that they've been around for millennia. Today's sweet oranges didn't actually exist in nature. So the oranges that we know didn't exist in nature. It had to be brought into the existence of humans. The origin of oranges is often attributed to ancient China, where they're first written to mention 314 BC. You believe it? They were in Spain, dude, in the 15th century. All right. The wild orange was bitter and sour and still known under these names. So it wasn't. I might try the wild orange though. You know, the bitter sour one, and you know, just to see if it's better for you. Would you get more vitamin C out of that one? What did they do? What did they do to it? I don't trust them. So it wasn't involved in developing the new sweet species. Instead, they cross-pollinated pomelo and mandarin. Oh, so they cross-pollinated the pomelo. I like mandarins better, though, sometimes. One is large, yeah, yellow, thick. All right, cool.
Small.
My nickname was Charles Broccoli in high school. The nutritious plant was enjoyed in Italy.
I remember Charles Broccoli.
I remember Charles Broccoli. Yeah, I remember Charles Broccoli.
We like to muddy the waters.
Muddy the water. That's why they call us mud flood. This nutritious plant was enjoyed in Italy long before it became a mainstay anywhere else. Apicius, the famous ancient Roman recipe collection. So this is, dude, broccoli goes back to the ancient Romans, dude. Right? Did you guys know that broccoli went back to the ancient Romans?
No.
It's not like they accidentally found it in the wild. In fact, broccoli is a man-made descendant of the wild mustard plant. Mustard plant. So they used to have mustard plant. They're like, oh, let's change the mustard plant. Oh, let's call it broccoli.
How'd they do that? Without splicing genes and stuff back then.
It took many generations of crossbreeding and selection to create larger, more tender heads. And I don't know, generations and generations. They want us to think that they did this for thousands and thousands of years. What do you think? You think they did it like right away? Like they had something to do it with? Or you think it really took them all this time to breed? You think they're just like, dude, they probably had it in the bunker. You know what I mean? In the vault. Nancy! Did they have this before or not? This America's... Send them the facsimile now! Brussels sprouts and kale is coming. Wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the agricultural efforts of ancient Etruscans. Nancy! But the story of broccoli doesn't end there. In recent years, a new hybrid of broccoli has emerged called broccolini, a cross between broccoli and Chinese kale of Gaolan. The difference between broccoli and tomatoes. Tomatoes are on the list of something new. Present-day tomatoes have come a long way from their humble natural origins to their current status as one of the most beloved fruits in the world. Tomatoes are fruit, not a vegetable. Previously, it was believed that 7,000 years ago, the people in South America domesticated Solanum pimnifolium, a wild tomato plant with tiny fruit. Oh, I like the little tomatoes though. They're better.
Cherry.
Yeah, cherry tomatoes, and grape tomatoes. Is that what they call them? Until it reached the size of a cherry, that a modern tomatoes are a direct descendant of this intermediate semi-domesticated breed. So the other one was semi-domesticated. This one's domesticated. So what was the original one? 2027 revealed that it existed. Yeah. All right, let's go down. Grapefruits. So yeah, they're just messing with all the fruits and vegetables. This just proves it. Bananas, lemons, iceberg lettuce, orange carrot. Yeah, go ahead.
Realize said something about cashews used to grow on apples.
Oh, yeah. Really?
In the chat.
What? Cashews used to grow on apples? That's a trip. Seedless grapes. I don't know about that, though. Peanuts. Maybe. Perhaps. He's usually right.
Peanuts grow on the ground.
All right. Let's see this one.
Jim Ray, hello. Welcome.
10 foods that exist because of ancient genetic engineering. Almonds. Because of ancient. They exist because watermelon, yeah. Broccoli, cauliflower, and other cultivars. Look, carobi, kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower. This is all because of ancient engineering. Bananas. Yep, corn. We know that. This is probably what they were depicting. Pumpkins, the old ones. That's why we don't recognize them on the buildings. Because the buildings are from the old world. Strawberries, yes.
Need a picture of the old bananas.
I'm growing some strawberries. I got some strawberries growing. Me and my daughter, we planted some strawberries. Avocados. Coffee. The coffee bean is another recently discovered and cultivated plant. It makes this list not because it's been fundamentally changed from its wild form, but because there are so many varieties created solely to satisfy our cravings for novel taste. Avocados. Let's see what it says. The original primitive forms of the avocado are better described as avocado-like fruits, unlikely fleshy skin. Does it say Haas or Hass? I don't see the one. All right. Wheat. The cultivation of wheat.
That came after the industrial age.
Yeah.
I think the kernels used to be a lot bigger.
Wheat.
It's odd how we would
wheat
wouldn't
world, exist
without all this before the industrial age. I don't know how we survived. I wonder if the world started at that point, or it's just weird. When did the world start?
So I found this too. Silphium, also known as laserwort or laser, is an ancient Greek, is an unidentified plant that was used as a classical antiquity. Look at that building, dude. It was used as a seasoning, a perfume.
We can't see anything.
Oh wow! No, you should be able to see it. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you.
No, I can't see anything.
No.
Yeah, you can see it. That's what I'm showing. Throw me off my gear.
Well, I can't.
It was
see
also
it. I can see it.
aphrodisiac in medicine. It was also used as a contraceptive by ancient Greeks. So it was used as an aphrodisiac, a perfume, a medicine, a contraceptive. It was an essential item of trade from the ancient North African city of Cyrene. So they had this stuff that they, it's not around anymore. So Saphium was an important species of classic in evidence in Egyptians in developing a specific glyph to represent the Saphium. They had a glyph to represent the Saphium plant.
Well,
so they did have plants that we don't have anymore. And then look at this. How scientists are resurrecting extinct plants to study their evolution. They're bringing extinct plants back to life, dude. What you think about that?
They got a big seed bank somewhere underground, I believe.
Yeah, we got to get that link. Get that link in there, John. Can you get it for me? You got it?
I don't know how to find it.
No. Singe Man. Send it to Singe Man, and he'll put it in. Put it in the private chat. One of the the link that John found earlier for the seed bank. Do you get it? One of the date palms was germinated from a 2,000-year-old seed now growing in Israel. In the 1993 film Jurassic Park, scientists bring dinosaurs back from extinction. So this is like, dude, this is like Jurassic Park. Now they're bringing plants back. But no, they can bring plants back. I believe it. How are they doing it? Successfully sequenced the genome of a previous extinct date palm varieties that lived more than 2,000 years ago using a technique called resurrecting genomics. The study published in the Proceedings marks the first time researchers have sequenced the genomes of plants from ancient germinated seeds. That's interesting.
So that silphium you were talking about,
mm-hmm.
Did you know that's where the heart shape came from?
That's a trip.
Because when you cut the silphium seed in half, it looks like a heart shape.
Uh-huh.
And it was a aphrodisiac, which was why it was very popular, which was why it was cultivated into extinction. Boom.
Boom, baby. Good job. We're on it. Rather than dinosaur DNA, the researchers used date palm. All right. By examining the genome species Phoenix that's a millennia ago, NYU professor research between the 4th century BCE and 2nd century BCE, date palms in the eastern Mediterranean started to show increasing levels of genes from another species. So it started changing. So they're resurrecting it. We are fortunate that the date palm seeds can live a long time. In this case, more than 2,000 years, and germinate with a minimal DNA damage in the dry environment of the region, said. Dude, they're bringing 2,000-year-old date palms back to life, dude. Supposedly, allegedly. This one I seen was cool because this is from Florida. All right. These plants evolved in Florida.
Wait.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The one I don't know about, but the name is odd. It's called the Hyperborea plant.
Oh, wow.
So that was odd when I just heard that.
That is odd.
I don't know. It's just a flower.
Thumb this up, post, share, like.
Just flower.
Yeah. I think I've seen these. These plants evolved in Florida millions of years ago. They may be gone in decades. Scrub mints are among the most endangered plants you've probably never heard of. More than half of 24 species currently known exist are considered threatened or endangered at the state or federal level. Nearly scrub mints grow in areas are being rapidly developed, so converted to agricultural pasture. In a new study, researchers analyzed a distinct type of DNA marker, which shows there are likely more scrub mint species waiting to be scientifically described. And at least one species has been left without federal protection because of technicality. The Titusville bomb is currently considered to be a recent hybrid. So lead author Andre Naranjo, who conducted the study while completed a PhD with the Florida Museum of Natural History. When you describe something as a hybrid, that implies that it's not a true species. When you describe something as a hybrid, that implies it's not a true species. And it can't be protected under the Endangered Species Act. Hybrids can't be protected. Scrub mints evolved during a period of climate change. Yeah, okay. I'm out of there.
So it's all governmental control, which is where government actually means control. So yeah, perfect.
Let's see what this one says. 10 fruits and nuts and vegetables you did not know were man-made. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, and more. Orange. Did we already go over this? Let's see. Oh, there's a video. What is a pomelo?
Hi guys, Scott here, Fruit Salad Trees. I wanted to show you guys what a pomelo actually is. We get a lot of questions asking what a pomelo actually is. That's what a pomelo looks like. Now I've got some fruit here in front of us. And pomelo is size-wise, I guess, a little bit bigger than an orange. So that's a lemon, that's your pomelo, that's a ruby grapefruit, and that's a mandarin. Pomelo is quite a sweet fruit, so it's similar to a mandarin and orange in the way it tastes. It's got quite a thick skin, but it's really easy to peel and sweet like a mandarin, so it's good to take to work or good for kids' lunchboxes. So I'll show you what it looks like inside. So it has a bit of a thick skin, which you can see there, but it's quite easy to peel. It's quite a big fruit. Even once you peel it, it's probably at least the size of an orange, or a really big mandarin. But it segments easy as well, like so. So it's a sweet and juicy fruit. And really nice. So just make sure you leave it on there until it's fully yellow, and that's when it's ripe. But really sweet and really juicy.
Wow. What was I? Good job. So I had, who was that? John Keely's back.
Yeah, I sent you 2 links.
Yeah, send him to Singe Man, because
I did. I sent
put him in the private chat, for me, so I can just click on them and bring them up on the screen. Don't make me have to bend over backwards to get them. You know what I mean? I'm already doing a million things over here at once. There's 2 of you. There's only 1 of me. I'm controlling 6 things at once. Singe Man has a computer too. Watch now. Virgin wheat, also called einkorn. Oh yeah, you guys.
I'm doing other stuff.
All right. Virgin wheat since 12,000 BC. Original ancient wheat, pure as it was in 12,000 BC. Never hybridized or modified, more delicious than modern wheat. Virgin wheat, also called einkorn, is the first wheat ever cultivated by humans thousands of years ago. See, even the wheat was different.
Yeah.
Then I found this. Let's see. National Library of Medicine, completing the hybridization triangle, the inheritance of genetical incompatibilities during homoploid hybrid speciation in ragworts. You see? They're just fucking with plants. That's all it shows. All right, let's see what else they're doing. Botanical Journal, hybridization. Get rid of it. No cookies. Get out of here. A double-edged sword for neotropical plant diversity. Abstract. Hybridization can facilitate both evolutionary diversification and extinction, and has had a critical role in plant evolution, with 25% of species known to hybridize in some temperate floras. However, the species in rich neotropical flora, the role of I can't do it. I can't.
Okay, I'm back. What do you need me to do?
Put the link that John Keely gave me in the chat, private chat for me.
You 2 of them.
Where did you give it to me?
In your email. I mean your messenger. Or messages.
My phone is. I have to recharge. It's dead.
All right, it's cool. We'll get it. I'm doing a million things, dude. I'll get to it then. Nearly 2,000. Let's see. There's another one. On the hunt for the mystery herb. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the city of Cyrene in northern Africa, modern-day Libya, had one plant to thank for its status as one of the richest cities in the land, Silphium, and had most countless uses. The stems were roasted, the roots eaten with vinegar. The sap it produced, known as lacer, was grated over foods and became the must-have condiment across the ancient Greek world. Sheep and goats fed with Silphium were said to produce a more succulent meal. It was also a crucial medicine, being used as a treatment for everything from a sore throat to a hernia. There is also evidence it was used as an aphrodisiac as well as a contraceptive. The plant was so closely linked to love and sexuality that it's theorized the shape of the seeds inspired the love heart shaped we still use today. There you go. Syphilium was such value, the city of Cyrene even used it as a seal in their coins, which makes it all more surprising that we have no idea what this plant actually is or if it still exists. So we don't even know if it still exists. Look at that. Look at the picture. Extinction explanation. It appears to be the victim of both its own success and rarity. It only grew in a narrow strip of land along the coast of North Africa, and farmers were unable to cultivate it. Due to its overwhelming demand, the numbers rapidly dwindled in the 2nd century BC. So they don't really know what it is. There's the coin. Giant fennel, it kind of looks like that. The hybrid theory. There you go. All right. So, let's see what's going on with the chat. Who do we got here? I've heard the shapes of fruits and veggies are the same shape. All right, let me see. I want to play something, and then I'm gonna just check what links I have left to play, and then yeah. I don't have it ready though. Oh well. All right, let me see.
I wish I knew how to share those links better.
Yeah, you just got to put them in the private chat. You just paste them in the private chat. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but once I leave the...
No, it's at the bottom of your screen on the right. Or somewhere. It's the one that looks like a it has a lock over the messenger. It looks like a message symbol with a lock over it.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Hear it?
Sounds like a train, huh?
What happened?
What happened?
All right. Here we go. Nice. All right. Exploring the Arctic's global seed belt. All right. So we're gonna have to pause and talk over this a lot.
Prepared this seed. This is a special place. Let's go deeper inside. We have prepared.
We have prepared. They got
seed samples.
So 14.5 million seed samples. The Arctic Seed Vault. Wow, in Norway.
Welcome to the Global Seed Vault. This is a facility where we store copies of seeds from gene banks all over the world. So now we are entering a long tunnel which leads into the Global Seed Vault.
Deep inside the permafrost mountain, close to the North Pole, is a storage facility with the capacity to store over 4 million different crops and a maximum of 2.5 billion seeds. The Global Seed Vault was created as a backup system for the world's gene banks to protect humanity against any catastrophes that could potentially wipe out our agricultural diversity.
We are now quite deep in the mountain. When we pass this door, we are in the permafrost part of the rocks here. Now we are moving from approximately 0 degrees into the permafrost section. We have the permafrost here, -5. In there, it's -18. And here you can feel the atmosphere. It's silent. You can hear the echo. It's a very nice place to grasp the atmosphere of being in an important place. Some journalists call this the Noah's Ark of plant diversity, and personally I think that's quite a good name. We call it the world's most important room. So let's go in.
Wow.
If the humanity can survive, we will need new plant varieties. And the material you need...
If we're gonna survive, if humanity's gonna survive this, we're gonna need new plant varieties, according to this guy.
For developing new varieties are genetic diversity. We have seeds from all countries in the world.
Nice.
Kenya, Mexico, India, Peru, Germany, Colombia, Costa Rica, Zambia.
We got seeds from everywhere, man.
Brazil, Australia. Here we have some nice wooden boxes from Tajikistan. Workers in gene banks, farmers have struggled to produce all these seeds and
Thumbs
send
up.
them
Oh,
here because
share, like,
they feel
subscribe.
safe
Oh, dope.
when they send the seeds here. Svalbard is a safe place. It's the permafrost here, so it's frozen even if the artificial cooling fails. And Svalbard is quite far away from conflicts. Here we have boxes from Russia, and here we have boxes from Ukraine. And even if they are enemies abroad, outside, in this seed vault, they cooperate. And here is some wooden boxes made in North Korea. So even North Korea have sent seeds here, and in the seed vault here, international conflicts are cooled down. You see this empty space in this shelf. We had seed boxes from Ikarda's gene bank in Aleppo. They sent seeds here from 2008, and when the gene bank in Aleppo was ruined, we were able to send the seeds back so they can start creating a new gene bank. This system saved the seeds. If they had no backup here, the seeds would have gone extinct. This is the world's largest collection of genetic diversity of crops. What you see in here is 13,000 years of agricultural
30,000
history.
years,
The
dude.
genes you find in here existed in the natural flora in the Middle East 10, 15,000 years ago. And then farmers started to use these plants, and they improved the plants into the crops that we have today. There is in the seed vault about 70,000 different varieties of barley and 150,000 samples of rice and 140,000 samples of wheat. Researchers, they investigate what are the properties we find in these old varieties, and they use the genes for making new varieties, for new purposes, for new growing conditions. Without this material, plant breeders, agriculture will never manage to feed the growing population. This is the raw material that we need for the future, that breeders need to make new varieties, to increase the world's food production. The work gene banks do every day, conserving their seeds, preparing the genes for future food supplies, is a very, very crucial and important work. I have a quite good feeling when I'm in here and know that this is a resource that the future will need. Seed goes extinct every day. And personally, it's a big motivation to think about all the work that has been done to bring the seeds here. Yeah. And it feels very good to be a part of this global effort for future food supplies and conserve them in a safe place.
Nice. Okay. So then I got
They got a lot of seeds there.
yeah. So is that the only one, or was it two? You said there was two of them, right? Was there more?
I don't know.
That was good. That covered it. Oh yeah, there's another one. Okay, let's see what this one is.
I think it might be the same thing.
Oh, it's a commercial. All right, here we go. I don't think it's the same thing. I think it's something different. Let's see. Seed vault. Here's another seed vault. Wow, look at that, dude. First of all, it's underneath that. That looks like a building that was once there.
It's crazy how the majority of the
ruins of a
global
building.
population doesn't know the answer to the question, what if all plants on Earth went extinct? How would we bring them back to life if all of them started slowly dying out?
Okay.
The answer to this question lies in Norway's top-secret Doomsday Vault, better known as the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. This vault represents...
Well, anything with the globe in it is fake, so I don't know. I'm starting to think this might not even be there, but we'll see what they say.
A secure backup facility for the world's crop diversity on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen in the remote Arctic Svalbard archipelago. Wow. It's one of the most important buildings on Earth, and yet so few people don't know about it. It's important because it provides long-term storage of duplicates of seeds conserved in gene banks around the world. This building provides security for the world's food supply against the loss of seeds in gene banks due to various events that could take place, ranging from mismanagement, accidents, equipment failures, funding cuts, war, sabotage, disease, and natural disasters. In other words, the plants on Earth are safe from extinction forever as long as this vault is operating. And to make it even better, the whole vault cost just $8.8 million to build. So we've got a few extra questions to answer now. How did it cost so little to build, and how does it operate? The answer lies in great engineering and maybe even greater location. This vault is 120 meters buried into a sandstone mountain on Spitsbergen Island, and the refrigeration units inside it cool the seeds to the internationally recommended standard of minus 18 degrees Celsius. But what happens if the equipment fails for some reason? Will the ice inside the vault melt and make the seeds go bad? Luckily, no. Since the vault is buried literally in the earth, it's surrounded by permafrost. Permafrost is permanently frozen ground that stays below 0 degrees Celsius for 2 or more consecutive years. The oldest permafrost known to man has been frozen for the last 700,000 years. In this case, the seed vault is surrounded by permafrost, which could keep the temperature inside the vault at minus 3 degrees Celsius if the equipment decided to fail. Even if that happened, it would take several weeks, if not months, for the temperature to rise to minus 3 degrees Celsius from minus 18 degrees Celsius. This means that the seed vault could preserve most major food crops' seeds for hundreds of years.
Wow.
On top of
hundreds of years, not thousands, hundreds.
Of all that, the vault needs no permanent staff on site. All seeds inside the vault have been stored in aluminium bags since 2004. Before switching to aluminium bags, glass tubes were originally used for storage. The low temperature and limited access to oxygen ensure low metabolic activity and delay seed aging. When the vault was opened back in 2008, it ranked 6th on Time's Best Innovations of 2008. And as of 2022, almost 1.2 million seed varieties were stored in this vault.
Wow,
Total capacity of the vault is 2.5 billion seeds. Seeds are stored in accessions. An accession usually represents a batch of seeds from the same variety or cultivar, potentially containing thousands of individual seeds. Thanks to the great idea and engineering, our plants are safe from going extinct. And because of that, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault got the second name, Noah's Ark of Seeds.
Nice.
In our opinion,
it's the Noah's Ark of Seeds.
The $8.8 million dedicated to building this giant vault has already paid off. What do you think? Leave your opinion.
All right. What do you think?
No, I want my money back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think. All right. The herbs that got away, rediscovering silphium and other missing historical plants. With the landscape of brightened by vivid colors and infused with the aromatic sense of ocean and mountains, the ancient Mediterranean region provided this essential feast for the senses. Many of the historical plants that the various ancient civilizations in this region gathered for food, medicine, and religion remain in use today. Yet the story of some of these plants, historical plants for various reasons, ended too soon. The lore of Syphilium. So there it goes. Look, that's what it looked like, allegedly. The botany of Syphilium. The end of Syphilium. Other missing historical plants. Molly. Yeah. The epic poem, The Odyssey, written by Homer in the 8th or 7th century BCE. The sorcerer Circe uses a special drug or pharmakia, to transform a group of men into swine. So she transformed a group of men into pigs to escape the same fate. Odysseus, which is the thing that they just sent to the moon, right, is given the plant Molly. They didn't go to the moon. Nothing went to the moon. Molly from Hermes, the messenger of the Greek gods. Molly was considered an herbal antidote against Circe's witchcraft. In the story, it gives Odysseus the protection he needs. So it's basically the full armor of God to these people.
Okay.
Oh my God, makes me sick. All right. Plany plant. Called the ancient Greek. The Plany plant was featured in the myth of a nymph on the Aegean island of the Greek god of wine, Dionysus. So it's all about goddesses and pagan gods. In closing, it is nothing short of the lowercase g gods. There you go. The herbs that got away. What you think? Do I get an A+ for that one?
Yeah, they said they had like 30,000 different kinds of seeds.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be all kinds of plants that we don't know about.
Yeah.
A lot. I only know of 100 different kinds, maybe 100 different kind of vegetables, maybe 200 kinds of fruit.
Not bad.
Oh, is this shotgun?
Duck hunt.
Yep, I knew it.
I used to play this all the time.
I never played video games, but I played this one.
Yeah, this one was fun. Remember that guy? The dog. What's going on?
What? That's crazy to see that.
Was he stuck?
I used to have a gun pointer thing. Just sit back for hours for nothing.
Nice. I wanted to hear the music.
I used to have an asteroids machine in my house.
Is it gonna give me a commercial?
Coming down the railroad track.
All right.
Clickety clack. Hitching a ride on the cargo train. Take it on down the line.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. We're gonna take off, but thank you everybody for showing up. We covered everything that we wanted
Really?
to cover. Yeah, I covered everything that I wanted to cover. And
Okay.
I'm gonna play this through and just end it. So anything you want to say before we go?
No, that was a good show.
No, I already said it. Party on, Wayne's and Waynettes, Daryl Davis. I need some of the fake ass, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I need some.
All right, here we go.
The
I'm gonna play it. All right, we're going. We're
Yep.
out. Later.
Into the night, hear the thunder roar of the number 9. All aboard the train, all aboard the train. Got my ticket, Mr. Conductor. All aboard the train, all aboard the train. Got my ticket here, Mr. Conductor.
Ready?
What? That was a song.
This one. I know, that's good.
Like it?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Oh, that one? Okay.
Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ready?
Yeah. It's taking a minute.
You start.
I don't know.
It's your song.
Oh, that song.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like I thought you were doing the other one from Napster. Let's start on that. Okay.
We'll get to that.
I see a sun that isn't rising. I see it as it goes away. I see a platform horizon. I see a stationary plane. The world don't spin around at night. That should make you feel alright. It's a flat earth from the horizon. I see that things have been growing. I know I'm growing love for you. Hear the tractor, hear the rooster crowing. When the sun comes back, it's shining down on true. The world's up and around at night, that's just messing with your mind. It's a planet from the horizon. Alright. You have got your facts together. Hope you're prepared for all the lies. Looks like they're all in this together. So are we, and truth is on our side. Yeah. The world don't spin around at night. That's messing with your mind. It's a planet from the horizon. The world's level when you fly. Yeah, you can trust your eyes. It's a planet from the horizon.
What is that supposed to be? Hours later.
made my mind freeze. And time stands still, no more going down the path, can't climb that hill. That's why I wrote this little rhyme that will cut you like a knife till you find that pill. I was still in the days, for many days within the maze to this pretty dame who I've been engaged for 5 years, 4 months and 20 days. Was until I came back that you went away. Cause when I came back I brought so many pains. You call me second, but you and I know I'm plenty sane. I was driving hella hot down the highway to heaven. My life was like a skyscraper on 9/11. Been gifted a Rolex, no time like the present. About to win this whole pop with an up to using 7. Yeah, 7 views off shit, motherfucker. I get so oblivious, so insidious, I get so vindictive. Use an idiot, running with little kids, playing cowboys and Indians. You said you'd be my friend until the end, but in the end you just jump ship. So take all the product that I bought you and rub it on your tits. I'm out of pocket like an alcoholic, having withdrawal fits. All bets are off, let it off my chest. Don't test my offense, I'd be better off if I let her on. But I'm never soft, cause my legs are strong. And if the weather's hot, then my sweater's off. And if my cheddar's off, I'ma set it up. Yeah, bitch, I'ma fucking set it off. Cause I drop it like it's hot, then I rock the house. I speak tongue-in-cheek, you talk cock and mouth. Smoke so much weed, I got cotton mouth. You love me so much speed, I'ma have to cop an ounce. Finish on the floor, we fell off the couch, over the counter and off the shelf. We gon' make it rain to stop the drought. I get so oblivious, so insidious, I get so vindictive. Use an idiot, running with little kids, playing cowboys and Indians. You said you'd be my friend until the end, but in the end you just jump ship. So take all the product that I bought you and rub it on your tits. Oh no, there he goes again, he's so oblivious, so oblivious to the fact that he's only scribbling riddles in the middle of Leviticus. To this chick he's twittering, say hello to my little friend drizzling. Like a Vietnam movie, you drop the bomb on me every time you pass the bong to me. It just dawned on me, what an anomaly, or astronomy. It's a comedy, and synonymously it's a tragedy. And it's so sad to me to see your reaction, bending over backwards just to get back that attraction. I'd be happy with that, but take a stab at the fraction. You was my soon to be, now I'm the chest you has been. You took advantage, I took you for granted. You could never fathom how bad I've been damaged. I get so oblivious, so insidious, I get so vindictive. Use an idiot, running with little kids, playing cowboys and Indians. You said you'd be my friend until the end, but in the end you just jump ship. So take all the product that I bought you and rub it on your tits. Eating chicken and waffles with this bitch who was awful, man. Getting off a good time. Chopping me a potato, going off a rubber car.